Hello everybody and welcome to this week's Crafternoon Tea. So this week I'm going to show you how to make a silhouette yarn picture. So for this craft you're going to need 2 pieces of white cards and some colourful yarn. So I had 4 different colours if you look up close, but you can have a few different colours, you can have loads of colours, it's entirely up to you. I recommend having at least 2 though, to give it this colourful look. So, hope you enjoy making this craft with us. I'm going to show you step by step everything you need to do, and you'll also need some sellotape to secure everything in place. So, let's get started. So the first thing we need for this craft is our plain piece of paper. This is where we're going to stick all the yarn or the wool. And another piece of, I've used card really, thin card. So what I've done is I've drawn my silhouette on it. So I'm going to go for a cat. So what I need to do first of all is I'm going to need to cut this out. So because it's a silhouette, we're going to need to cut the middle. So I've just snipped there, which will allow me to go around my shape out. It's better to use card because it holds a bit better, whereas paper would fold in on itself. But just use what you've got around the house, you don't have to go out and buy anything. And what I like to do is I like to get rid of my excess paper, otherwise you end up battling it. So you can see so far we've got the beginning bit of our cat. I'm just cutting a tail now, which is a bit trickier. You can choose whatever silhouette you want. You could do a butterfly, you could do a bunny rabbit, you could do a heart, a flower, a bird, anything you want. Okay, so there's our cat silhouette. So what that will do is this will sit on top of this piece of paper once we've got all the yarn in it. So what I'm going to do next is I've already pre-cut some yarn, and what we're going to start to do is I'll need to cut some more, but what we're going to start to do is layer it on our piece of paper. So it doesn't have to be in any particular order. You can do it in colour order, or you can just put them on randomly. You're going to need quite a bit because we're going to need to cover the whole sheet. You want to keep it quite tight together as well. I've chosen 4 colours. As you can see, it's hanging over the piece of paper so far, but that's okay because we can snip it once we've stuck it. So try and keep them close together. You want to avoid any gaps if you can help it. So you can see so far, that's how we're looking. So join me in a few seconds, I'll cover the rest of this and I'll show you how to finish it off. So all you need to do is, by the way, is what I've been doing is I've just been cutting lengths off my wall. So I've just been sort of measuring it against the piece of paper, cutting it repeatedly. So join me in a few seconds and I'll show you how to finish it off. See you in a sec. So now you can see I've covered my sheets completely in my yarn. And what we need to do now is we need some sellotape. I'm going to do it in sections. And we're going to stick one side down. So make sure all your yarn is covered. Give it a good pat down. I'm going to do this one all in one. I'm feeling a bit more confident this time. There we go, so it's all held in place. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to snip along the edges, get rid of all the excess, so we don't want that overhanging. Okay, so all nice and neat, and now we're just going to place our cat over the top and we'll stick it down. But there we go, there's our finished piece. I'll give you a close-up of all the textures. And there we have a silhouette yarn picture. So have a go at yourself and see how you get on, and join us next week for another Crafternoon tea. Take care.